This is Tam Window with Bushcraft on Fire, and what I'm doing right now is just smoking the pouch that I made yesterday from the hide that they tanned yesterday. And what I'll do is I'll try to reenact the steps of what I did to make this pouch. So we'll start back over again at the beginning. Alright, after smoking the pouch, the smell is really nice inside of the leather, and this is what the completed project looked like. And what I did was I just took a few stones and stitched them on the bottom and added a few in my tie. So you can see all in all it turned out as a nice little pouch. And what I'm going to do is to show you with another piece. This piece over here we dyed black. My husband wanted a black one, and what I'm going to do is simply stitch it using my sewing machine. Now, of course, you can use an awl or just a regular needle and stitch it shut by hand, but for time's sake I'm just going to put it on my sewing machine and show you. What I've done is taken a rectangular piece of the leather and folded it in half. It's inside out right now, and I'm going to run a seam along this side. Now he wants a rounded base on his pouch like mine, so what I'm going to do is just begin to stitch into a circle, then come up here and finish it off rounded here as well. And now what I'm going to do is run a second row of stitching, just a zigzag stitch to ensure that my stitches don't come out. Now you can see where my stitching line is, and I'm going to cut off the excess leather so I can turn it inside and I won't have too much excess where the pouch flips inside out. And what I'm doing is just using a plastic spoon to help push my seam out, so I get it out on all the corners. So you can see it's got the rounded corner. And the next step is to punch holes along the top of the leather so I can put my cord through. What I'm using here is just called a leather punch, and we've just put two pieces of wood together, and I've been punching the holes where I want the drawstring to be. And I've got one hole left to do. There we go. Now what I've done is made an even amount of holes. If you do an odd number, you're going to end up with having both strings come out of the same hole. So I start here in the center, and all I'm going to do is come in and out with the paracord. Until I come back to the middle of the front. Now I go back to the other end of the paracord and I start here. Same procedure, just in and out through the holes. And with having an even amount of holes, when I come out, my cords will be beside each other, but not coming out of the same hole. Okay, now you can see I've gone in and out with the cord. Just straighten this guy here. And I have my cord coming on the front, and I have a lot of extra cord, but the reason for that is you want to hang these around your neck. So then you go to the back of the bag and you pull out to whatever length. If this is where I wanted to hang it, then I would have it here. Then I could tie a knot. If I just tied a little, if this is where I wanted my bag to hang, I would snug up the knot there and pull this forward, and that way it'll enable me to go in and out of the bag and then be able to snug up the bag and tie it shut if I wanted to tie it shut, and then cut these to my desired length. So that's basically what I did with this bag, only on this bag I added a few little rocks for decoration on the bottom and on the side, and you can decorate them up with bits of bone, bits of rock, beads, whatever you choose, or just have them plain. Now at one time this leather was the same color as this one, but it's been treated with some spirit oil dye and then resin, which helps. It's a sort of a soft gloss and it helps to waterproof it. So here you have it, 2 buckskin medicine bags, or whatever you want to have your pouch for. Well, there you have it from start to finish. I'm going to be using my pouch for a medicine pouch, and I'm not sure what my husband will use his for. I'm Tam Wendell with BushcraftOnFire, and I just wanted to first of all thank our Heavenly Father, the great Creator, for giving the life to this calf. And as you can see, the calf actually had purpose in this life, and I wanted to thank the calf for the beautiful hide that we were able to tan and produce into these pouches. We'll see you soon on another video. Have a great day. Thanks a lot for your support.